First? Yep. You got to sit close. And you got to talk to the same time. That back
Hello from the 2013 basketball ISSTs. I am Jason Zinn.
I'm Nate Holtzclaw. We're joining you live from the second pool game between the ISB and Munich International School.
That's a nice basket in transition from ISB.
This team will decide who ACS Cobham plays in the quarterfinals.
A three by Munich is offensive rebound and put back in. I think boxing out would really help them, don't you, Nate?
Oh, definitely. But Munich's so big, it's hard to do that. It's really hard to get all five of them off the boards.
Now Munich is trying to run a press. They're beat.
Wow. And won by Fabian Raymond from ISB.
He took the contact and made the bucket.
Just keep it on. It's really helpful to have someone like him on your team. He's a tall forward, but he can still shoot the three and play kind of like a guard.
Misses the free throw. Munich in transition.
Good drive there by Munich.
ISB brings the ball up. They get it across half court successfully. It looks like they're having some trouble getting the ball in.
Yeah.
And one in transition by
Patrick McGrath.
He was able to break the press and take the contact, and he's going to try to finish it with the free throw now. And buckets.
Boom goes it up. Second free throw on the way.
Two for
good.
Two. That's some fundamental shooting.
Munich seems to be pulling off the press now, trying to stop them in the half court.
ISB successfully gets the ball over.
Missed three there.
They get the offensive rebound. They're a very big-oriented team. And missed jump shot. Munich in transition. Oh, Woodbridge for three.
He can really shoot the lights out.
If they don't want him to get hot. That Munich press is intimidating.
They're also tall, it's hard to see over them.
And a jump shot made.
Wow. Tim Overin. He's one of the only returning players from last year's Brussels team.
That was a nice stroke.
Steal there.
Turnover in the lane by Munich. ISB will try to take advantage.
Missed short corner jump shot there.
That's one of the toughest shots in basketball, isn't it, Nate?
It is.
And a missed three.
So you have a shooting drought coming on late. This will be the final game of the day. We'll move into the elimination rounds tomorrow.
Another missed jump shot by ISB.
Good pass in transition.
A bucket in transition by Munich.
Good finish there.
ISB brings it up. They're going to try to cut into this 8-point Munich lead. So, Nate, what do you think is one of the most important parts about the ISST tournament?
I think focus. I think focus and really keeping your head, not getting caught up in all the hype and the pressure is really important to a team.
I agree with that very much. Nate and I are both players in the ISSTs and have no prior experience commentating. But we're trying anyway. Short timeout now. I think that ISB should really try to take advantage of their superior size over Munich.
Yes, they should. They have their bigs really extend the floor well, with the ability to shoot the three.
On the other hand, Munich has the Woodbridge brothers, who can both get very hot from three.
That's true. The New Zealand brothers are very impressive, just all around the rim and outside.
Rumor has it the younger Woodbridge brother is going to try to play in the United States of America next year.
That is how rumor has it. He's going to try his luck, see if he can get a scholarship to an American university.
That would be nice.
That would be. Here we are. They join the floor again with Munich up by 8 with around 4 minutes left in the first period.
Munich enters the ball. They're rotating around the perimeter excellently.
Oh, Woodbridge.
Three on the way by Woodbridge. It's good!
It's on fire. You cannot leave him open.
When he gets hot, it's not good for your team. They're running a half-court zone trap pretty effectively.
Very effective. Munich trying to run a pick and roll. Or Brussels, sorry.
Oh, what a block!
The rejection.
What a block! Not in his house.
Dimitri Abold, the rejection on the baseline. Good find.
Good find and a bucket. ISB cuts the lead.
Bucket by Marshall Contos.
Munich takes the ball up. Enters to Woodbridge. Swings it around. Drive.
Kick out to Woodbridge. Good find by Woodbridge. Double dribble by Cosmo.
He's one of the better rebounders on their team. He's a guy who can really get the job done inside.
He is.
And there goes Munich back into that short zone trap that they run so effectively.
Oh, you get the
In
steal.
transition.
Oh, turns it over in transition. It's one of the few turnovers you'll ever see Patrick make. It's really a great point guard in the way he handles the ball and controls the pace of the game.
And Munich gets it right back. Apple drives the court. With no-look pass. Turns it over. Sometimes when you try to get too fancy like that, it doesn't work out too well.
Yep. Actually, rumor has it that number 8, Cosma from Munich, is actually going to go play professional football. He has a tryout with a German team.
That would be nice. I'm not very adept at football myself, but I'm sure he is excellent. Inbounds, ISB ball.
This defense is really confusing from Munich for how it looks as if it's a zone, but really they shape up into a man and meet you at half court. Broken nicely, just lacked the finish.
Good pump fake. Good talking by Munich's team. Communication is such a big part of basketball, and they do that really well. 3 on the way.
In and out for Patrick.
And an offensive rebound. Put back up.
Rebound Brussels. This is going to be a really important possession to see if they can get into this 9-point lead before the quarter closes.
Yeah, they don't want to push it to 10 or 15 because that's just devastating when it comes to the break. Good defense.
Good kick
3
out.
on the way.
Just can't seem to find the bottom of the rim.
Brings it down. Hits the Woodbridge brother. Corner miss.
Rebound ISB.
Another rebound. ISB's guards rebound pretty efficiently for their not intimidating stature.
Well said.
Thank you. I'm very articulate.
This is Fabian Raymond going to the line for ISB.
It seems like they run a lot of their offense through him.
They do.
He is very long and lanky and gets to the free throw line a lot.
It's one of those helpful forwards. It's called the stretch 4. How he can play inside as well as stretch the defense by going outside.
Raymond sinks the first free throw. Second one on the way. Also good.
Free throws are so important. They really they seem tedious at first, but they really do add up at the end of the game.
True that is.
7-point Munich lead. So Munich tries to bring it up. ISB seems to be imitating the Munich press. Oh, Woodbridge fouled on the 3.
On a 3 as well.
Something you never want to do. It's taught since you were 5. Never foul the 3-point shooter.
Or even the jump shooter. 3-pointers especially bad, especially when Woodbridge is so efficient at the line. Sinks the first free throw. You don't want him and his brother to get in rhythm or they will tear your team up.
It'll be a very quick game if they get hot.
Makes the second free throw.
Oh, there's only 2 there. My mistake. 1 minute left here in the first period. Still a 9-point Munich lead. Seems whenever ISB can find a way to score, Munich just comes right back and answers.
ISB is very fond of entering the ball into that corner, which a lot of teams try to avoid. But Raymond with the jump shot.
Oh, no mark. Oh, rebound.
Offensive rebound. Toss back
kind
up.
of a wild shot.
Couldn't find the touch right there. Survey support. Woodbridge brings it in.
Turnover by Woodbridge. There's the Cobham team getting involved on the bench.
A lot of good guys on that team. Except for a few.
I happen to play for that Cobham team.
Nate is a shooting guard for the Cobham team who's won both games today. Just stroking some trays earlier. And pressure defense.
And
it gets them a steal. In transition.
Patrick with a nice reverse.
With that headband, he looks a little bit like Rajon Rondo, and he's playing like him right now.
This last possession's going to be key. See if they can try to get some momentum going into the second quarter.
Defending a point guard who's significantly shorter than him. Takes the 3.
Oh, hairball.
3.
Oh, no
Woodbridge.
way.
Oh!
Wow.
With the buzzer-beating layup. That pushes the Munich lead to 13 points.
That hurts. That's really going to give the leading Munich team some momentum going into the second quarter.
So, Nate, what do you think that ISB can do to cut into this big Munich lead in the second quarter?
I really think they're going to need to start working it through Fabian Raymond some more. Get him some touches, because when he touches the ball, the offense seems to flow a lot more.
He plays a nice high post position, which is a very good place to both score and distribute from.
He does. They really just got to stop the Woodbridge brothers as it is, because it's looking like the Woodbridge brothers are going to have 22 at least out of these points.
Yeah. The thing that's so great about Munich is that they rebound extremely efficiently. So even if the Woodbridge brothers aren't making as many shots as they normally do, they can get those rebounds and put them back in and still score efficiently.
It's really impressive because when the actual offensive game plan falls through, you kind of have a second one with the offensive rebound.
It's like Plan B, as I like to call it. I coined that phrase.
Hopefully we'll be able to see if ISB can make this game a little more interesting in the second quarter.
I think they need to up the energy a little bit. They look like they're kind of settling into this deficit, and they're a little bit content with it. But I think that as long as collectively as a team they become a little bit more dedicated to the game, then they'll see some real improvements.
They need to get Tim Overeem going. He's really a weapon from outside. He doesn't seem to be doing too much in the first quarter.
ISB's ball to start the second quarter. Running a set play now. Entered to the wing, into the post, backs him down.
Tough move. It's good post defense by Munich there. They really can defend all 5 positions very well.
They really go in transition very well as well. They get the ball out quickly.
Turnover by Woodbridge.
Just dribble it off his foot right there.
As he is a freshman, you kind of expect some of those mental errors early in the ISST tournament. How about that Athens game before this one?
That was a thriller.
Wow.
A freshman point guard hit about 3 threes at the end of the game to ultimately win the game for Athens. It was incredible. Munich in transition. Woodbridge hits a man inside. Great transition layup.
This game seems to be getting out of hand. Seems to be I should be preparing to play ISB tomorrow morning. So you can never count this ISB team out. They can really get it going in half a second.
Another turnover by ISB.
Oh, gives it right back. And again, you can't score if you don't have the ball. And the way they're giving it up, they really don't have it that much.
Some of the Athens players who just came off that thrilling win walk in front of the stands. ISB brings it up, hopefully cut into this now 15-point lead by Munich. They look very just out of sync.
They do. They do. Seems to be a lot of one-on-one. There's a good move.
Screen set.
Just misses the jump shot. That's what they got to do. They really just need to get Fabian and Tim involved in some 2-on-2 pick and roll action. I think that'll really get them to get their offense going.
Woodbridge, even though he's pretty tall, can play a point position, which causes a matchup problem for a lot of teams.
Especially with ISB, with Allen up at the top, playing point guard. Looks only about 5'6", having to guard the 6'3" Woodbridge.
They communicate very well as a team.
Woodbridge can't leave him open.
Just deadly, simply deadly from that position.
Cannot miss. Cannot leave him open. Another turnover.
Behind the back.
Oh, good save.
Ultimately saved. Gets back to Woodbridge. Will bring it out.
Oh, shoots a 3. Off the mark, unfortunately.
That was a heat check.
Yeah, that was a heat check. ISB with the rebound. ISB seem to be getting angry at each other, really arguing with themselves instead of really coming together and fighting to get this lead back.
Floater up. A bit of a wild shot there. Munich goes in transition. Hits Woodbridge. Passes it inside. Big man can't handle it. The average size of Munich's team is actually incredible. Their average guy will go for about 6 feet tall. It's a lot of the same size guys over the whole team for the most part.
Their age is unbelievable as well. They only have 3 or 4 seniors. They have about 4 juniors as well. So
another ISB turnover.
So I had a stat sheet to see how many turnovers. Patrick Short on the 3.
The ISB coaches seem to be very dedicated to the game.
They do. Well, they get that inspiration to their players.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they cannot play. As my coach Liam Ken often likes to tell me.
That call is actually called
a lot
over here in Europe as opposed to in the U.S. They really let you get away with those travels.
In the U.S.
It's very hard for most of these American players to adjust to.
Like Nate and I.
Yes. I'd be called for that.
Great
take by Dimitri Abold. He's really one of those great role players that they have.
He is. He's a big dude. He can bring it inside.
He won't give you 20 points a game, but he will give you great defensive intensity, rebounds, and he'll give you about
Woodbridge
4.
Pressures. Gets the block. Fan got a touch right there.
Yeah. This game has quickly jumped out to a 20-point game. This is not at all what you want to see.
Good
if you're an
vision,
ISB
good
fan.
ball movement.
If you look at the two opposing sides, if you look at the amount of passes that Munich's getting per possession, it must quadruple at least the passes that ISB is getting.
They have very good flow to their offense. Everyone seems like they have a lot of experience, even though they're quite a young team.
Woodbridge
On 3 on the way, no good.
off the mark.
ISB brings it up. 3:45 left in the second quarter. They're trying to cut into this expanding Munich lead. 3 on the way, no good. Raymond with the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in.
So maybe we'll see if that can get them started. 'Cause that's been the first points they've scored this entire quarter.
Yes, it is.
Maybe they can get Fabian started.
Yeah, get him going. They rotate, they have their guards, they cut to the opposite corner once they make a pass. Pretty fundamental part of basketball. Good kick outside. Oh, and a great save by Woodbridge. Oh, shot doesn't beat the short 24-second shot clock.
That shot clock does get it.
It really does, especially when no one calls it out. Like you have because sometimes it's only at one end of the court and you have no idea how much time is left.
Really makes you be aware.
Enters into the post. Kicks out to the corner. 3 on the way. No good.
Air ball from Tim.
Corner threes can be a deadly part of the game, but they're hard to hit. If you have a team that can hit 40% of their threes, that's an excellent inbounds pass by ISB right there. They need a little more
Miscue there.
Woodbridge has some nice pink shoes, doesn't he?
He does. Another Woodbridge brother has pink and purple LeBrons, I believe.
Yeah. I think it's a theme on this Munich team to have pink
Fashion
shoes.
statement there.
Yeah.
See Darren, number 12. Pink light up in the court.
Out. Looks like a long. Oh, they counted a 3.
Patrick for 3.
He's a good point guard. His forte is distributing the ball and playing great defense, but he can hit a shot or two.
You leave him open though. Oh.
3 on the way. Good.
Oh.
Long range. Way downtown.
Marshall Contos right there.
Maybe he can offer ISB a spark to get them back into this game.
The water boy. Get it.
Again, great ball movement by Munich. Abel takes it in, throws up a crazy shot. Oh, but plays the good defense.
Way to get it back. That's what you like to see as your coach. You like to see the hustle.
And then he takes it in. Kicks it out. 3. No good. Munich didn't do a great job of crashing the boards.
No.
Hopefully, one thing that they definitely can't do is become lazy, because ISB will come storming back in this game if they give them any chance.
Especially the way they can hit that 3. Alright, well. Tim finally hits a 3. Unfortunately, it's after the whistle, but
Maybe that'll get him going
it would be
anyway.
nice to see the ball go to the whistle. She's really a talented player, can really get it going at anything.
Bridge at the top.
Nice line, too.
Yep. It's really actually a normal part of basketball, profanity. A great. He missed the layup. That's
A
heartbreaking.
little chippy.
It is getting a little chippy out there. It's great,
Good
great
dish. Great
competitiveness.
Oh, and it seems that Allen is actually for a sub. Seems like he got hit in the neck. It's great sportsmanship there from Darren from Munich, helping Allen out.
Even though it might get a little chippy and guys might say some, have a little bit of bad language sometimes. Ultimately, for the most part, people are nice to each other in these tournaments.
I really think the award, they give an award out for sportsmanship. I think that really is great motivation to keep people. Oh, great.
Great steal in transition. Gives it
Oh,
up.
great.
Layup is
10
good.
makes the layup. All right, there we go. So Tim's seen the ball go through him twice.
Cuts the Munich lead to only 12 now. It was up to 20 at one point.
Wow, travel there. Okay.
Looks like.
Yeah. A little bit
Do
of an
not-
ISB run.
Do not call it a comeback, folks.
Go to camera 3.
It looks like there's going to be a short timeout right here. Munich's going to come together and try to figure out what could go wrong. So Nate, what do you think Munich could do to really ice this game right now?
I think they got to start going back to the Woodbridge brothers. I think they really Yeah, dude, the Woodbridge brothers are just, you got to get the ball to them.
Yeah. Coach Beck.
Buck.
Buck. I sneezed. Coach Buck came in here and snapped a cute little pic of Nate and I doing our commentating. The Munich's head coach is a very, very nice guy. He's really supportive of all his players and rarely loses his cool.
He's very calm. He's very happy. He loves his job, and that's what you love to see.
Therefore, the players love playing for him.
How do you feel about Cosmo's shooting sleeve there?
I think it's rad, actually. Myself uses it to keep the sweat off his arm, keep that shooting hand nice and dry. Also makes him look really, really cool.
Let's see if ISB goes to Tim and Fabian pick and roll here. 15 seconds left. Oh, great.
Some shifty ball handling, takes it in,
Kicks it out.
outside.
Oh, can't
misses
find the
three.
mark.
Battle for
hustle.
the rebound. Foul
Oh,
call.
it's a foul. It's not what you want. At least neither of these teams are in the bonus. So 5 seconds left. Munich will have the ball.
I know fouls are such a big part of the game. When my team Tassus played Munich, it was unfortunate because one of the Woodbridge brothers had gotten foul trouble and wasn't able to play as much in the game, and that disappointed me because
Woodbridge for 3. That's his 4-3 of the half.
he's got ice water in his veins, I think,
He's just nice.
and that pushes the halftime lead of Munich over ISB to 15 points once again.
That's really unfortunate if you're an ISB fan, because ISB was just picking up some momentum.
Yeah.
Really should have that crushed by that buzzer beater 3.
When you fall asleep on those, it's terrible.
There's a 10-minute halftime, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to talk the whole time, but I'm sure we'll figure it out here quickly.